This plasma is reaching up toward the sky in France. I've been watching this plasma lately, and it is looking really, really wild. Now, granted, it's raining there, but still, the behavior of this plasma and how it's been extending out and reaching up, you know, it is wild, you all. It is so wild, not to mention, you know, really beautiful colors. Plasma is like a gas, but it's an intelligent species. It really is. It's quite intelligent. It's got a lot of intelligence to it, and the atmosphere. Hello, Danny. The atmosphere is so spiked with electricity that these, look at that. This is the middle of the city, Brest in France. So look at this plasma, you all. Isn't it beautiful? That'd make for a beautiful painting. Let's go over to the webcam. See, look how they're reaching out with their points, like it's curved at the edges and stuff, the little tendrils and stuff like that. I call them tendrils. There's something to it. There really is something to it. Hello. So let's go over there. If I can navigate to it. Yeah, okay, I got it. I can navigate it. Okay, see, now look at this. So what they're looking, look, it's look like they're reaching toward that area right there, like a, see that circle? What if, I don't know what that is in the middle, because I really couldn't see what they were reaching toward, but they're reaching toward it. Let's look at this, you all. Let me push the play button and see what they got going on. Now, granted, I've got this going, I think 1.5 times the speed is what I've got it going. Yeah. Oh, you ain't got no notification? Let's see, Danny, give it to no notification or going out there. Well, I'm not surprised. I really am not. But it's okay. I can still share. Look at that beautiful purple. Oh, crud. It collapsed. You ever see like portals that collapse? When they show portals, you know, there's like, this is really wild too. Let me come over here to sometime on here. This, like, the plasma literally spiked really high up in this city. It did. Let me see what we got going on. Let me look. Now, granted, I'm going to say it again. It's like raining there. It is. You can see, like, in the city. Look how it looks wild. Isn't that wild? Look at that bubble. Bubble of blue. Bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble. Let me, I want to get it to where one area had, okay. Yeah, we got it, you all. We got it right here. This is what's really going to get wild. It's going to, the spiking's going to get up really high. If I can get it. You'll watch how it goes into high. So let's leave it normal. Okay, we got it normal. We've got activity going on here. We're just going to watch it doing its normalized thing. Good night. See, okay. Now watch this. Watch how this one area right here will start multiplying. It looks like a big giant. Look how it's going to get all the colors of the spectrum. I hope it's clear because this does not look clear. What on earth are they doing to us, you all? We need a clear photo, and they don't want it to be clear. I want it to be clear. Let me see if I can get this. Let's see about this. Can we get it clear right now? Oh, yes, we can. Y'all, look at that. Is that not the wildest thing to see this plasma and these, like it looks right there, you all? If you haven't seen it before, I don't think I did a video of the two suns today. I don't remember it. I did a video today. What is that? A plasma ship on top of there? You see it right there on the tippy top? It could be. It really could be. I just now noticed that. Only thing I did today was a video say you need to get prepared. Then I went over to my mom's and started working on the plumbing again. Then I said, oh my gosh, I showed the sun in the sky. And I showed a video when I was finished is what I showed. So this is kind of wild. It really is. How the plasma can make many different layers. It really can. It can make many layers. And in its replicating phase. But these things, you all, I just want to say about these things right here. Can I get my cursor over here? These things right here look like plasma ships up here. This one right here. And then perhaps this one. And I've not seen a smaller one like this on top of a bigger one like this when it comes to like plasma in the city. That's what's quite strange. And then something happens and it will completely collapse. I happen to believe that plasma is alive. I really do. It's intelligent and it can replicate. It does replicate. And it's brought to life on here. I've got a plasma playlist on this YouTube channel. And it's pretty cool. The birthing of web plasma, or the birthing of plasma, that is wild because a plasma web literally has contractions and it goes through birthing pains is what it looks like happens to it. It is the wildest thing, and like big clumps of dirt, start coming out on it. And it's like, wow, you got to be kidding. See, if you look down here in the city, there's little bitty plasmas trying to reach up. And you can see them like this one right here. They're reaching up, extending with their tendrils into the, you see how they got they're reaching? And it looks like they are trying to expand at their tips. Is, oh, well, see, guess what? These silly people think that Gina Honey can't moderate. Well, Sneaky Jim wasn't too sneaky. That's right. Now, if you think I can't multitask, I'm going to, especially if you want to come on here and say something, of course I'm going to be drawn to your comment. And I'm going to block you because you're disrupting my live stream. That's right. I'm trying to do work here and document is what I'm trying to do. So let's do this. Okay, so this blurred. Okay. Some of these are blurred. Where did we find that one plasma thing? I can't find where it was located, where they were reaching up. Okay, it was like right here. All right, here we are back here. Are we here? Hello. Yeah, so you all, let's look at this. And then look at some of these over here. They are leaning up against head trip. That's right, leaning up against that building right there. That's right. See, this is what we started out. Look at that beautiful color right there. It was like a pinkish red. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It really is pretty, you all. I've seen lots of plasma today or this evening, but I thought, oh, well, this is just too pretty to not document because of their colors. Yes, Danny, it's a life force, Hello, a temple of divine truth. Yeah, let me see if I can go back a little. I do got it stretched out a tad bit. They harness the energy from the high efficiency plasma light, and I've got a video on the playlist talking about what is plasma, web plasma, and DARPA even got involved in these high efficiency plasma lights. It's a gas, and it draws these and brings them to life, along with all the trapped energy up there in the sky. It's not too lovely, but that's all right. It is. Let's look at these going through here. Let's see. They want to make them get bigger. We're going to the fifth. I saw a plasma orb one time. I was in a relaxed state of mind, staring at a candle, and a beautiful yellow orb, plasma orb appeared. And it was 3D or 4D or whatever you want to call it. It looked like it was right there. And I was looking at it and I thought, I can't believe I'm seeing this. Then my mind drifted and it went away. That's the only time I saw one like that. It was wild though. But I actually saw it with my bare eyes. And it was a sight to behold. But there are those who can see them with their bare eyes. But you've got to get into that place within your being and tune out all the distractions of the world. You really got to tune everything out in order to see the plasma. If you're just tuning in, we're looking at web plasma in France, and the weather is kind of wet, but it's all right. It's okay. The plasma likes this electrically charged atmosphere, skies, and all of that. It's brought to life, you all. It really is, under the right conditions. You had what? We had that big quake, and now our local newspaper front page headline, another big quake is coming this week. Why are they telling you that, Temple of Divine Truth? Well, let's hope it don't. Are you all going to have a really cold thing, and then it's going to get really hot? Because there have been like quakes like that. They had it really hot, and then it got really cold. Well, the headlights are also, they probably got some plasma in them too, you all. They probably do. It's just a bunch of energy. Plasma's energy. It really is. Electrically charged energy. We got plasma too. You ever, like, when you try to shock somebody with you take your tennis shoes and you rub them on the carpet in school, and you walk up to people so you can just shock them, let the spark come out of your finger. You'll ask yourself, how on earth is that possible? How you can literally, the spark is a blue spark too at times. It's so powerful, and you can feel it running through your body. The static electricity. That's what's kind of wild. Static electricity. Hello, Apple Brooks, honey. Yeah, we are looking at this plasma trying to grow some more in France, and it will. It'll grow a little bit more. Is what it will grow. It was really pretty earlier. They're nice pastel-y colors is what they are. And they're in that center, but what gets me is how they are like reaching up in that one location. Sometimes, or the majority of times, you would see them like laying kind of flat like this. Yeah. No, there's not. If you see things moving around, it's cars with lights. And because there's so much going on here, a ton of things going on. And it's okay. It's all right. Uh-oh, we got a spinning circle, Gina. Yes, we do. We got a spinning circle. Um, let's see. Wonder if there's anything inside of that one other than what's inside of these. Yes, there are blood stuff. That's right. Blood plasma. I thought the plasmas was going to get bigger. I really did. But I think they look like they're trying to get a little smaller. See, they collapse is what they do. Totally collapse down. And at the beginning part, when they started coming in, well, the plasmas got really big. And then they too, like, collapsed. They got big and they collapsed. See, it looked like that. And one may say, well, Gina, that's like, how do you get that how do you get that purple circle right there in the center, really? That is a perfect round, a spherical purple ball sphere right there that has formed, which is really strange to have a purple sphere, but it's there, right there in the center. And I don't see any purple light by it. That is really kind of strange. Purple, right there. He was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Why do they have a song like that? One-eyed. He was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. What a sight to see. A silhouette bodies. Well, there are people. Yeah, it's kind of hard to navigate this. I think this right here will like collapse into something right there. I want to see it. It should collapse. Let me see what this is doing. Oh, it did. It collapsed. When it collapsed, it created a layer, another layer on top of it is what happened. Oh, that was my hand in the way. Sorry about that. Another layer on top. So it replicated, but yet it has different colors that have shown up in the process. It's massive, you all. And then it's going to keep changing its colors way up high, and you can see the rest of the city. And again, it is raining, but this plasma's intelligent. It really is. And the conditions really have to be ripe for it to thrive. I don't know why this thing does not want to focus so you can see it really well. There, that's prettier. Right like that. It's kind of neat looking. It really is. Like over here, they've got two plasma-like holes. You got this large one on the side, and isn't that neat? Hello, tam birds from Australia. Now the plasma will collapse, but it's got many layers to it. If you remember, like the aurora borealis that we were talking about, and I did the video the other day. I can't even remember when it was. I think it might have been in the afternoon time, about the Greenland ice sheet and I forget what it was. And we spoke about the aurora borealis in it. When you see that green, yeah, it looks really pretty or stuff, but it talks about the Earth's magnetic field. That is a disruption in the Earth's magnetic field, and it's really dangerous. And something is disrupting the magnetic field of Earth. And we had several enormous candidates other than CERN. CERN is a little pea ant compared to the other magnet companies in the world. I would encourage you to watch that video. It's about the pole reversal. That's what it's called, pole reversal or something like that. It's an hour and 30 minutes long. I would watch it from start to finish, you all. It's it's loaded with information about our magnetic field and the methane and the reversal and how to stop Earth's magnetic field. It's in that video. It's an hour and 30 minutes, and it's really, really interesting. So I'm going to get ready to go. I just wanted to show some of this plasma. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. We're going to push that button.